I don't think it was necessary for them to dart both of us. You know, for God's sake, at least dart the cougar first. I mean, really. I'm at the age now where sex and steak is the same with me. Very rare. And my eyesight is gone because I thought I signed up for Hair Club for Men, but I'm getting a rabbit sent to my house once a month.
See, that's H-A-R-E.
H-A-R-E.
I want to shift gears here real quick. Growing up, I moved a lot all over the country because my dad thought he was in the military. And I grew up in a very large family, which was primarily women. I had 5 sisters. There were so many women in my family, I used to get yeast infections. And I have to say this, my sisters were very mean. And I'll never forget this as long as I live, the time they basically kidnapped me, threw me in the trunk of one of their cars, and went for a 2-hour joyride. Now, I can take a joke as well as anybody, but that was last Tuesday. Anyhow, hey, the senior shuttle's here for me, so I better get off stage. And let's bring up Leslie Battles. Great job.
Yeah.
Have another round for Spike. For all the comics you've heard so far tonight, and those you haven't listened to. No, I'm kidding. Like Spike said, my name's Leslie. I am 42 years old. I have 3 kids. They are ages 20, 16, and 12. And I've been in the United States Army for the past 25 years. So if you've never seen a midlife crisis just blossoming in front of your very eyes, here you go, right here, right here, it's me. No, but I gotta tell you, it's funny. I'm adjusting to my oldest being 20. It's funny. I was completely comfortable for an entire year with calling him 19. Like I didn't know that the next number was going to be 20. And forever, I was like, yeah, my son's 19, my son's 19. And then it was like, shit, he's 20. When the fuck did that happen? Carry the 1. And I'm also very single. I've been divorced now for about 3 years. And I've been accused of being a cougar because I do tend to date guys that are younger than me because I'm 42. Everybody's younger than me. So it's kind of hard to find the guys that are my age and are not having a pacemaker installed. But that being said, oh, don't be hurt. If you don't have one, then I'm not talking about you. Like, here though, you're rocking it. But you know, it's funny because I've been having to kind of grapple with this idea of being seen dating people that are my son's age. And there's always that question is, you know, aren't you uncomfortable with dating somebody your son's age? Well, it's not my son, so I'm not sure why that's such a problem. Actually, I'm a little anxious for the time when his friends are 30 because I ain't gonna feel no guilt about that. Yeah, right now. We were just on vacation. And it's really funny because my 16-year-old is actually taller than my 20-year-old. And I have to let you know, my 2 younger kids, their dad's German-Irish, blue-eyed dude, made me have blue-eyed babies. How white is that? And so we're down in Florida and had ordered room service. And the guy brings up the room service and he sees, you know, these different people in the room. And he's just kind of like, so, you guys related? Yeah, I'm their mom. And he just kind of like stops what he's doing. He's like, what you talking about, Willis? And I said, no, seriously, these guys are all my children. And he's like, you can't be that old. And I'm thinking, and you're going to get a 40% tip. Good job. No, but, you know, I love being in the military. Being in the military is a lot of fun, believe it or not. I mean, I've been really blessed. I haven't gotten to see some of the really crazy stuff that some of my other friends have gotten to see. But there's some other unseen perks with being in the military. Like, You know, one thing is, the military's taught me some really important things, like how to do a proper push-up, and how to think strategically, and how not to get pissed off when I see another chick dressed like me. Because it happens. A lot. But like I said, you know, I've been single for a while, and you know, sometimes I kind of ponder it because my friends tell me that I'm attractive and everything. And then I thought about it. What man wants to live with a woman that he knows is combat trained and is still gonna have her period? Because let's face it, fellas, the last thing you want to see in the feminine hygiene section of Walgreens is a chick in camo. Or a cop. Or both. Getting angry at their ex-boyfriends. It can happen. It can happen. But geez, I'm kind of running a blank here. One of the things about being in the military, I can get some creative ways to threaten my kids, because you know, when boys, they go through that puberty thing, they start testing you with stuff. And like my oldest, you know, when we were having our little divergence in philosophy, I like to call it, I would just look at him and be like, don't you remember that video of me shooting a grenade launcher? You really want to end up in the kill zone today, don't you? I mean, there's no question whether or not I know people, it's just whether or not you know those people. Everybody knows what you look like, son. You don't know what they look like. Good at that. Good at that. So I tell you, pop culture is something else, isn't it? Is Kim Kardashian the first woman on the planet to have a baby? Anyone? Because I swear they're acting like it's the second coming, and I don't mean Jesus. I really just don't think that it's fair that she gets that kind of attention, because 2 of my kids weighed 9 pounds. Anybody throwing a parade for me? It's funny too, because you know, when they were born with blue eyes, I got a little nervous because I was just like, I know that don't run on my side of the family. And it gets a little awkward walking through Walmart, you know, looking like the nanny with security like, whose kid you got? Because they do that. They really do. Like one time I did. I honestly took my daughter school shopping, and the greeter was like, oh, whose pretty little girl you got? Like I would admit to you if I kidnapped somebody's kid. That's not how that works. Besides, it's not like she's like screaming stranger danger or anything. Trust me, she knows me. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, speaking of their dad, he's super pale guy. Absolutely pale guy. Like I said, German Irish, like that's not a recipe for being a lush. And it's funny because we were like, geez, you guys were together like 15 years. What was it that, you know, wasn't working anymore? I couldn't sleep around him. He glowed in the dark. She was crazy. I was tired. Just tired. Well, I'll let you guys know on this. I guess there's some single fellas in the house tonight. Single fellas? Anyone? Don't be scared. I'm not going to butt rape you in the house. I owe you a drink. You've been a great sport with me. Single fellas, I have some dating advice for you. Think about dating women like doing crossword puzzles. You got to do an easy one every now and again to get your confidence up. Don't be scared. We know who we are, and we're happy to provide the service. Thank you, everybody, for listening.